Our loading dock is certainly prepared to receive huge crates such as this one, so that wasn't really the big challenge. The big challenge was, once the crates were inside, to move them to the galleries, to open them, and to actually handle the weight of the pieces. This one is the one that held, I believe, the hand, and that the hand weigh in the vicinity of 2,000 pounds or more. The biggest one is Smoking Woman, and she weighs about 4,000 pounds. Well, how to move the crates? Well, you just have to be quite ingenious. There you see in the back the forklift, which we obviously needed to move the pieces around. What we did is we moved all the crates up to the galleries and then opened the crates upstairs. And we had to cover our floors with wood to protect the floors. For Smoking Woman, we had about 3/8 of an inch on each side of the elevator, so it was pretty close. We are lucky that Brian, our curatorial assistant, is actually qualified to drive our forklift, so that made the process much easier. Actually, Smoking Woman, as you can see, was one that we decided to move the actual crate with the piece onto the platform and then take the crate apart in stages. Eventually, though, we had to lift her up in order to take the last piece of wood from under her. That was quite tricky. Bronze is very slippery, and the sculpture certainly don't come with hooks nor handles, so we had to wrap them pretty tightly. And then as they were moved, we also had to tighten the straps, etc. Then, of course, they have to be placed exactly right. So there was a lot of an inch to the right, an inch back, again, just to have that perfect setup. Even though we had been planning for this for over a year, it really took a lot of ingenuity and really just brainstorming and getting all scenarios of possibilities on how to move them and how to deal with the challenges. The fact that the bronze is so slippery, the fact that the way is so so huge. In the case of Rape of Europa, the challenge was that she came laying down, and as we were moving her up, we of course did not want her to tilt the other way and flip over. So what we actually had to do was wrap her well, then we would move her about an inch or 2 inches, and then we would tighten all of those straps. And again, 2 inches, strap her again tightly, and so forth until we were able to stand her upright. The hand also came laying kind of on its back, but also the fact we needed to move her to a different location. The hand was not going to be placed in the big galleries. And a point to remember is that many of the museums have installed these sculptures outside, which outside is certainly not difficult because you can use a crane and then just place them wherever you want. Inside, though, then you have obviously different difficulties. I thought that the hand would look quite dramatic at the entrance, which is right at the top of the stairs. We had to move it through the hallway, again wrap her, and go through the glass doors. The glass doors are not huge, so we had to put the hand in the forklift. The forklift platform, the lower one, was as low as it can go without actually scratching the floor. And we had to move it in, and really the distance between the top of the hand and the top of the glass doors was about 1/8 of an inch. This is, I would say, the first time in this space that we'd had to deal with such a scale. And we knew that engineering-wise, our structure could take it, the floors could take it, but certainly this is a perfect example, and one that I certainly am proud of just great teamwork.